Absolutely.
Go.
So we're here with Jim Thompson, who, besides playing in the NHL, he taught Gretzky a few things. You played as his line mate. What's it like playing with Gretzky?
Well, what was amazing about playing with Wayne Gretzky was he didn't say a lot, Robert. He led by example. And for my two boys who play now and the kids I coach, is you can talk a lot, but you have to show it on the line. Wayne didn't say a lot. When he did talk, everybody listened, but he demonstrated hard work, first on, last off, and obviously what he did on the rink, he was second to none. It was the best player to ever play, but he led by example.
So about a month or a month and a half ago, I saw you running a practice. Didn't know it was even you, and I stopped on my way out, and I said to my 6-year-old, who was 5 at the time, and said, I said, here's what a real practice is. And I watched it for about 5 minutes, and I started to walk off and realized it was you running the practice. I mean, I have not seen such a high energy, well-run practice meeting in my life.
Well, thank you for that. It's very simple. If the players understand what they're doing, and when they go back to their lines, the drill goes with flow. And I think one of the biggest problems is today is the communication factor sometimes between a coach demonstrating the drill and the players executing it. If the players understand exactly what they're doing, the drill will go good. And that's like in the NHL. When we leave the chalkboard, we know exactly what we're doing. And that's why obviously the flow was there, and that's probably what you saw.
It was phenomenal. But do you remember the conversation you had with my son?
Yes, I do. I do remember that.
So you offered to go on the ice with him, and he turned you down.
He turned me down.
Instead,
so I offered, his first name again was
Jesse.
Jesse.
Still is.
I offered Jesse to go on the ice and I teach him a few things. And it was funny what happened. Jesse's like, well, no. He says, I'd rather my dad go because he needs more improvement than I do. So he actually sent you out on the ice. No, that's not how it went.
Wasn't how it went.
Okay, I got the wrong person.
Remember he asked you if you played with Gretzky?
Yes.
And you said yes. And then he said, well, no thanks. I don't really want you to coach me. Remember what he said?
I don't.
He said, I want Wayne Gretzky because he's the best in the world.
That's right. And he asked me to bring Wayne Gretzky here.
And
we're still working on that.
And so, he asked him if he would. And Jim sort of looked at me and looks back over at him. And your answer was, well, he's right about that.
He's right about that. Yeah, the best ever played.
Jim, you do everything I ever ask you. And for that, I absolutely because these charity events never would come off as good if they don't have people that can volunteer with that. Why do you do it? And don't tell me because again, I know you like my wife.
No. He's funny. I would say this, is anytime former NHL players or current NHL players are asked to help with charity. And it could be, there's a lot of charities out there, Robert, and we have the time. I got 3 kids of my own and 2 step-kids. And this event, I love playing this event because it's a great cause, raising money for the families, number one. The second thing is I love to play hockey. And the games you guys put together, this is good hockey. It's clean. You know you're going to go to work tomorrow. There's no guys out there running you. And that is the biggest thing. This tournament, of all the tournaments I play in, when Carrie and yourself hold me, I put this on my calendar because it's so well ran and the guys are so professional. Everybody's a friend on the ice. Come out on a Sunday afternoon and play great hockey where you know you're not going to get hurt. It means a lot to a guy like me.
I know, I've seen that. I've heard from you before and others. So that's okay. But how guys like you come out there, and it seems like there's always guys that are out there to say, hey, I'm better than you, and their way of showing it is, I can hit you with a flat end, or I can trip you when you're not looking, or
It doesn't happen here. It doesn't happen.
If it happens, that guy would be gone so fast.
Yeah. We've never, Robert, and it's funny, a good friend of both of ours who played in this tournament one year, who we just lost, Bob Colbert. And Bobby played a lot of charity games. And after this tournament, Bob got to playing. He came back to my house, and one of the things that he said was that's one of the best tournaments I ever played, and it was fun because how clean the hockey was. And not that anybody was going to go near Bob, it's just the fact when you get hooked and slashed and guys trying to take you out, it doesn't happen.
But talking about Bob, it's really so sad. He had already said he would play this way this year, and it's just eerie that he's not there. But I remember more than anything at any time, any charity event that I ever did, was him running around the dressing room upstairs naked, whipping a towel at people that put towels that they had to come into the hot tub with him. Remember that?
Yeah.
And I just like was sitting there going, oh my God, what's he
Bobby
doing?
was-
And
Bobby-
the worst part is, 5 or 6 of the guys agreed to go in.
Well,
before
they
the
were
surrounding
scared. They were scared. Of course they wouldn't. But Bobby was he brought a lot to the charity events.
He was
And why I brought him up is because this tournament in itself, when you ask me why I do it, I don't do them all because of time restraints. This is one I put on my calendar.
So we have your 100% commitment for next year?
I'm already in.
I knew that.
I'm already, as long as I get to play the power play, penalty kill, double shift, and all these sorts of things, I'm back in.
Pretty cool stuff.
Well,
Well, starting to come by me.
How are ya?
Goody.
Good game.
The only way you're going to get to that stage is you have to get there to me.